Hi guys, another friends and family gold or garbage. Friend gave me this. You might recognise it in that it looks identical to one they'd given me the other day that was brand new. Well, when I realised they'd got this old one in their garden that was dead, I insisted they had the new one and I had the old one, which is dead. So I thought I'd have a look at it and see if there's anything in it that might be salvageable. Well, that's a nice glass ball that I can't think of any use for at the moment. But I won't throw that one away straight away. I'd be very surprised if that LED is any good. It isn't. It just came apart in my hand. It actually rusted through on the legs, so that's no good to anybody. I'll just have a look, see if... I can't imagine it was a plug fitting or push-in fit. I think it was soldered. I'll just have a look at the other end of it. Oh, didn't need to pull that apart. That's the wire coming through if I pull it. I can see what it was. This is sort of a X-shaped piece of plastic. The legs of the LED went down on either side to keep them separated, and then they'd have been soldered onto there. So push all that out of the way for a minute. We don't need these chiming things for now. If I can get them off. If I can't get them off, I won't worry about them. Yeah. Oh, might put them in the garden to make a noise and annoy the neighbours. Let's see what the battery looks like. Well, nice nest of spiders on that side, and well, to be honest, apart from the spiders, that doesn't actually look too bad. It's not corroded on that end. Meter. Excuse me a second. Well, we got about 0.8 of a volt in there, so that's not dead. I'll go and put that in a charger. See if we can get anything into it. Right, got some more LEDs, got a battery, and I'm just stripping this wire off. One of them wires is a nice shiny copper, the other is that dull black colour that it goes when the copper's corroded off the cheap whatever they use underneath, steel or whatever. So I doubt whether we're going to get a good contact. Chop a bit more off. Keep going back. Nah. I don't think. It's cleaning up. Probably won't be able to solder onto it. what I wanted to do was just see if we could actually light an LED. That's well corroded in there, but we might be able to clean it up. Let's assume that the copper coloured one is the positive and the other one's the negative. Could soon swap them around. Oh, look at that. So, we can light an LED with a battery in there going through the circuit. Oh wow. And even though that looks totally destroyed, the solar panel, if I put it into the light, it turns off, turn it back, turns on. Oh, you couldn't see that, could you? There we go. So it's facing the light, the LED goes off, turn it back, it comes back on again. That is amazing. I really didn't think that solar panel would be any good. Let's try that one. That one's working too. Whether there's enough current coming through there to actually charge a battery. Does that just come loose? Yeah, it's just come loose. Oh wow. Well, that's a surprise. I had assumed that those panels had deteriorated so far. I mean, look at them. I mean, how are those getting any power into them at all? I don't believe this. Well, I'll clear out the spiders. Because we don't need them. I'll see if I can solder this back together then. I doubt whether I'll be able to solder that leg, but we'll try it. We might even be able to make this work. And that would be a surprise. That looks like that was sealed with hot glue or something similar. It's either hot glue or it might even be silicone sealant, but from the consistency of it I would say it was hot glue. So this LED, the legs go either side of that bit of plastic there, soldered in place, then shoved back up in there, and then hot glue pushed down on top, which doesn't seal it. Hot glue doesn't seal anything. People might think it does, but it doesn't. Silicone sealant would be better, but even that will have trouble getting in the little gaps. So there'll still be water wicking its way down through there. Well, I seriously didn't expect to be able to get that to take solder, and it was a struggle. But eventually I managed to get the dark coloured conductors to take solder, so we've got an LED on there now. The only thing I will say is I'm pretty sure the original light would have been a colour changing LED, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. Just see if we can get it working. That's still working off the battery I put in there. The original one is on charge. Whether we'll get enough light or solar energy on those solar panels, as I showed you, they look pretty rough. But it'll be interesting to see if we can get them to work. So we'll just see if we can put this back together for now. Yeah, you just squirt some hot glue or something up there. Okay, hot glue gun next then. You don't need to watch that. Put a bit of hot glue under there as well, hold that in place. I didn't expect that. Well, I still don't expect it to work. I doubt whether there's going to be enough solar power to charge the battery up. While we're waiting for the hot glue gun to warm up, that's the original battery. Out of focus, come on, you can do it. That's better. Yeah, 600 milliamp hours. Quite surprised, that's quite high. They're usually 200 milliamp hour or 3 or 4, something like that. 600 looks quite high. But then it was running a colour changing LED, and they probably do draw a bit more current. So anyway, we'll just swap that over. See if that's got enough in it to light it up. Yeah, that's got enough to light it up now. Well, the only thing we can do now is hang this up in the conservatory and see if we get enough sunlight tomorrow. Well, we'll leave it. It's going to run down when I turn the lights out. And then we'll have to see if it actually charges up tomorrow and lights up again. If I cover the lights over, it lights up. Cover the lights, cover the solar panels up, it lights up. Uncover them, and there's enough light in here at the moment to switch it off. So, it's now dark in here. I've switched all the lights off. So we'll leave that to run itself down overnight. And then tomorrow we'll have a look to see if it charges up. I don't know what the weather forecast is for tomorrow. Whether we get enough sunlight, we will find out. But that was a surprise. I thought I was just going to strip it down, see if there's any bits in there we could salvage. And it looks like we might have salvaged the whole thing. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.